Thanks, Ryan. I really appreciate the kind words. I'm in Columbus, Ohio, where I live now, and unfortunately, must have picked up COVID at the NHL draft, and it's grounded me. We had this planned for many months to get up to Western Canada, and I'm just sorry I can't be there for this wonderful honor. To the other recipients, congratulations. It's obviously very well deserved. For myself, it's about thanks. And when you think about a life in hockey like I've had, going on 5, 6 decades, it's been a very special time for me. But the thanks is owed to the province of Alberta and to all the areas myself and my family lived. And it's about family. My wife, Diana, who's a Calgary girl, we've married almost 50 years now. Our two daughters, Lindsay and Ashley, have blessed us with 5 grandsons. I have 3 brothers, Wilson, Marshall, and Murray, 2 of them here tonight with their families. The support has been just wonderful all these years, even though we've been spread out. My parents both are gone now, but they gave us a chance. They gave us a chance to play hockey. I can remember when my parents reached out and stretched out the budget and bought my first pair of goalie skates. It was a big deal. It was a big deal to spend that much money. It was a big deal for me to get it, and it really helped me move along as a goaltender. So thank you to you all. We spent time moving around Alberta. Lived in Edmonton, lived in Edson, lived in Hinton, lived in Calgary. I also played in High Prairie, played in Lethbridge. So I am a product of Hockey Alberta. And again, thank you, because it gave me a chance to see the world. Youth hockey in Calgary in the Meadowlark Park area. Thank you to you folks and to all the minor league coaches that helped and volunteered their time. A special thank you to Scotty Monroe and his family. Scotty is the man that brought the Calgary Centennials, Tier 1 hockey junior team, into Calgary. Mike Rogers was on that team, and Mike is in the audience tonight. He became a fantastic NHL player. He played for the Centennials. So thank you to Scotty and your family. Thank you to Bearcat Murray. We lost Bearcat recently. Bearcat was our first trainer, or my first trainer. He drove the bus. He did the medical work. He did all the equipment. He did everything. He was a jack of all trades and a wonderful, wonderful human being. Rest in peace, Bearcat, and thank you for everything. Lethbridge was a Tier 2 team, a farm team of the Calgary Centennials, and I was sent there to play 1 year. The coach was John Chapman, a legendary junior coach, great hockey mind, lives in Lethbridge still. He did everything. He helped mold me as a young man. And Chappie, I owe you many thanks. Lethbridge was a great place to play hockey for the year. One of the stories that's rather interesting, and some of you may have heard it before, we were losing 2-1 to the Edmonton Maple Leafs in our first playoff game. And 19 seconds into the third period, we were losing 2-1. And I looked at the other end of the rink, and this was a wooden matchbox rink that was jammed to the rafters. And I saw flames down there starting to come up between the seats. I looked, they stopped the play. Fans started leaving the building. I skated over to the boards, jumped over with my goal equipment on. We walked across the street. I leaned on my goal stick, and we watched the building burn right to the ground. And it was an amazing thing. The next night we played in Tabor, came back and won the first game in overtime. Played another game the same night and won that one. So Lanny McDonald, by the way, was on that team, the great Lanny McDonald. So quite an experience and quite a year. Back to Calgary and playing junior hockey. I think with Scotty starting that team, it gave a chance for Calgary kids in particular to show their skills. And there's been many players move on to careers in hockey all over the world and the NHL. And the Tier 1 hockey started with Scotty Monroe. I will say that it's not only hockey, playing hockey, but it's also an opportunity to do things like I did. I got involved with television and saw the world because of it. John Shannon was the best TV hockey producer I ever worked with, and he helped me. And I ended up doing five Olympics all over the world for various networks, primarily in the United States. But John, you made a big difference in my life. Thanks very much. In closing, I just want to say that as a guy working at Madison Square Garden in New York for many years, I was able to sit up in the press box, in the TV booth before games, 2 or 3 hours before a game. Not many people around. Madison Square Garden is probably the most famous arena in the world. And here I am, a kid from Calgary, sitting up in that booth going, what the hell am I doing here? I'm a kid from Calgary. I'm in Madison Square Garden. There's going to be 18,000 plus people here in a couple of hours, and I'm right in the middle of it. Thank you, Alberta. Thank you, Calgary. Thank you to the Hall for thinking of me. It's been a wild ride, and it's all because of that province, the province of Alberta. You gave us a chance. Thank you very much.